Man and woman can live side by side for decades and still remain a mystery to each other. Their thinking is born from different depths, heart and reason, feelings and facts, harmony and control. And yet it is within these differences that we find both the spark of attraction and the seed of conflict. To understand why we are so different and why nature designed it this way, let's take a closer look. 1. A woman thinks with feelings, a man with facts. For a woman, her inner world colors everything she sees and hears. A single look, a fleeting tone of voice can trigger a whole web of emotions. A man, on the other hand, focuses on what was actually said, on the concrete facts, on what can be measured and proven. For her, the essence is how it feels. For him, it's what it means. This is why they often misunderstand each other. She speaks in emotions, he replies with logic. Not weakness, not coldness, simply two different ways of knowing the world. 2. A man seeks solutions. A woman seeks understanding. A man feels he is showing love when he fixes, repairs, or solves a problem. His instinct is to remove the burden. A woman, however, longs not for repair but for presence. She doesn't always expect the pain to vanish, but she wants it to be shared. For him, love means delivering results. For her, it means being heard. And here lies the eternal conflict. He withdraws into silence to process, while she reaches out to speak and connect. 3. A woman notices details. A man sees the whole. She catches the smallest signs, a tremor in the hand, a shade in the eyes, a change in tone. He sees the direction, the outcome, the main line of movement. She protects the fragile nuances that keep harmony intact, while he guards the broader path that prevents them from losing their way. Together, they create balance. She keeps him from overlooking what matters. He keeps her from drowning in fragments. 4. A man thinks in straight lines, a woman in circles. For him, thought is a road, point A to point B, step by step, without detours. For her, thought often loops back, revisiting the same place until it feels resolved. She can return to the same conversation again and again, not because she cannot move on, but because she must close the circle. For him, value lies in the goal. For her, in the journey itself. 5. A woman's thoughts revolve around relationships, a man's around achievements. She asks, who stands beside me? Who supports me? Who betrays? Who inspires? For her, meaning is born from connection. A man thinks instead, where am I going? What am I building? What will I accomplish? She finds strength in closeness. He finds it in progress. For her, family gathered at one table is a triumph. For him, success in work or projects carries weight. Two different sources of power, hers in people, his in results. 6. A man fears losing control, a woman fears losing love. His greatest fear is chaos, a situation where his power no longer matters. Her deepest fear is emptiness, a life without connection, without love. He longs for mastery over circumstances. She longs for assurance of the heart. His anxiety grows when control slips away, hers when affection fades. 7. A woman trusts intuition, a man trusts logic. Her inner sense often points to the truth before words can explain it. She can feel dishonesty instantly, long before proof arrives. A man, however, demands evidence, steps, rational chains of thought. He builds decisions with reason. She embraces them with the heart. And though intuition may seem mysterious, science shows it is experience translated into feelings. 8. A man thinks in yes or no, a woman in yes but. For him, the world is divided. Agree or disagree, go or stay. For her, it is layered, filled with shades. She may say yes, and then add countless conditions. To him, it feels inconsistent. To her, it's completeness. He cuts away the excess to move forward. She preserves the nuances to protect meaning. 9. A woman seeks harmony, a man seeks victory. In conflict, a man sees a challenge, to prove, to win, to overcome. A woman seeks instead to preserve connection, even at the cost of yielding. He wants to conquer the fortress. She wants to protect the bridge. His thinking is competitive, hers is unifying. This is why men often win but feel alone, while women hold peace even where no victory is possible. 10. A woman unites past, present, and future. A man lives more in the moment. She remembers every word, every emotion, weaving them into a single tapestry of time. For him, reality is what happens now, the task to be done today. He is the keeper of action, she is the keeper of memory. Together they create wholeness, deeds that matter, and memory that makes them eternal. Masculine and feminine minds are not enemies, but two banks of one river. The woman guards the heart, the man guards the direction. She protects the inner world, he opens the way forward. And only when these differences connect, not divide, can they form a greater whole. In that union live both feelings and solutions, harmony and victory. Man and woman are different, but it is precisely because of this difference that they can create together what neither could create alone.